sung by? I've got 4 for you to choose from. I've got Eddie Lovett, who's a bit of a reggae singer. We got the Rolling Stones. We got the original Drifters. And I thought I'd throw a sexy one in there, Mr. Bruce Willis. Can you remember that one, folks? Well, it's there. We'll see who is going to be winning very, very soon in the show. We've got our special guest, of course, the author. He's there, he's on the screen, Mr. Lev Ac Rosen. We've got roses. You're full of roses tonight. It's Valentine's week, so lots of roses in there for you. So that leads me on to tonight's debate question. And it's an interesting one because this is something that we've had lots of discussions about. Lev and I have discussed this as well. And it's had a lot of interest bouncing up and down on the internet with our debate question. So the debate question is a Valentine's Day card seen as harassment in the workplace? And there's 4 answers, split into male or female. Yes, no, yes, no. We will see how that progresses through the show. It's going to be interesting to find out what people think.
Who's online?
Of course, being part of the Strictly Models team, we get to find out who is online tonight. And tonight you've got Devon Breeze, Helen Kink, Quinzel and Gilly Mills. I'm going to send that out for you now so you can all see that. If you do fancy having a wonderful play with any of the Strictly Models teams, simply go to Strictly Models and you'll find out who is online. So, of course, you can take part in the debate. I'm going to retweet it for you so you can get to see it. We do get lost in a lot of tweets. We are the king and queens of gifts on this show, and we do hope that you like them. Please join us on Twitter and interact with us because this is something that we have great fun with. So it's word of the week. Word of the week. Are you ready for this? Do you know what? That's one thing I don't have a jingle for. I have a jingle for this.
The People's Choice.
The People's Choice. Again, if you want to take part in that, let us know who you want as your People's Choice for the last song. You've got till 9:50 to take your pick on which song you would like us to play. But we are going to start off with the first song right now. And unfortunately, the guy who asked for this song isn't even here. Oh dear, but we're going to play it for him. We're going to play it for him right now. It is, of course, Feel Like Making Love, Bad Company. This is dedicated to Colin. We love you.
Baby, when I think about you, I think about love. Darling, I don't live without you and your love. If I had those golden dreams of my yesterday, I would wrap you in the heaven, but really dying on the way. Feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love. Feel like making love to you. Baby, if I think about you, I think about love. Darling, if I live without you, I live without love.
bad company feel like making love. And what a great job. I would love that. Colin, where are you? There we go. I'm going to leave that there. That was, of course, it's for our Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day this week. What are you doing? Have you got much planned? Are you going out anywhere? Are you just staying at home, snuggling up with your loved one? Let me know. If you're single, I've got a story that you might just like. I will get that coming up very, very soon. It is Word of the Week. Word of the Week. Now, if you're listening and you know what this is, I want you to text me. The studio number is 07507 232 422. And the word of the week is edgelord. Don't Google it. Have a guess without looking online. It's edgelord. See if you know what that is. I'm going to bring that over here. Edgelord. Do you know what that is? Text me 07507 232 422. So tonight, of course, we always do our on this day. It's Make a Friend Day. Hashtag Make a Friend Day. Who have you made friends with? I've made friends. Well, both Colin and I have both made friends with a famous author. And we're looking forward to reading out, and well, not reading out, but sharing our interview with you coming up just around 10 past 10. But it's Make a Friend Day. Who have you made friends with today? Also, it's hashtag Satisfied Single Day. Are you single? If you are satisfied, let me know. Join in the topic with us tonight on Rose Talk Sex live on Demon Seed. If you want to support the show, you can do that quite simply by going to our Patreon account. Our Patreon, you can start off with as little as £5 a month, and you can get shout outs on the radio. I just want to say a great big shout out to Mike Cat Photo. Thank you. We love you here at Rose Talks Sex. I think I'm going to start off with the news. It's the news time.
He said,
In the news, in the news, in the news, in the news, in the news.
Oh, I've actually got Bedroom Taboo had a guess. Edgelord. Is it someone who takes you to the edge of? Ooh, I quite like that guess. You will find out at the end of the show, but that is a very good guess. I do quite like that. So, in the news tonight, sexomnia, the strange and sometimes dangerous world of sleep. Now, this is something I've never really heard about. And then I got this, which one was it? I think it was one of these documentaries on Quest that I saw about it and thought, I've got to find out more about this. So, there's the case of the woman who sought help for an expert because her nighttime activity while asleep was making her husband feel inadequate. It was her partner who was annoyed, says Dr. Antonio Fernando, a New Zealand sleep medicine specialist. Why am I not part of this? Are you not happy with me? She had no idea what he was talking about. Then there was the man who, on a few occasions, biked whilst asleep from his home in Mount Eden to his gym in the city. Actions we do while we are awake that don't require much thinking, including those of a sexual nature, and common for those who sleepwalk, Fernando said. The behaviours are automatic. Eating is common, walking, urinating in the corner of the room, thinking it's a toilet. Driving, it sounds bizarre, but we don't actually require a lot of thinking when we're driving. Your eyes are open and you're still processing external information. When people are sleepwalking, they don't fall on the stairs. They process the visual information and the behaviour is automatic. How often do you consciously think about walking? Well, you don't. The woman and the cycling man was suffering sleep disorders from the parasomnia group, which included sleepwalking, sleep eating, and even driving while asleep. The woman specifically who's suffering from sexomnia. The term was coined in 2003 in a research paper in the Canadian Journal of Psychiatry, which described the case of 11 patients whose parasomnia behaviours were sexual and concluded it was a distinct type of the condition. There's also the more serious cases, the ones that end up in court. Sexomnia reflects scientific research but comes with the risk it may be seized upon by, it might be used as an excuse for criminal acts. The courtroom defence is automatism, a legal term simply meaning action without conscious thought or intention. It's cropped up more and more around the world, with 5 known cases dealt with New Zealand's courts. The most recent example was the acquittal earlier this year of 35-year-old Tristan Corey Scott. Scott had an earlier conviction for similar offending committed before parasomnia was diagnosed. So in other cases, a woman awoke on numerous occasions to find her husband having sex while she was asleep during the whole 7 years that they were married. Initially, she accepted her sexomnia explanation but came to doubt it, particularly after he admitted being awake after one of the incidents. During the attack, she tried to trick him by asking him the time, and he looked over at the clock near the bed and told her. And a 2017 Court of Appeal decision states that the man found guilty on 3 charges, including one of rape. In 2008, a Wangarian man was found guilty of indecently assaulting a girl aged between 12 and 16, despite evidence of a history of parasomnia episodes. He claimed he had no memory. So there is many different